Hello, and welcome back to Cardano Coin, where we bring you the most recent and intriguing ADA news. We're giving away 1,000 ADA to those who are watching. All you have to do is upvote, subscribe, comment Cardano is king and watch the video to the end to be eligible. The winners will be picked next month and publicized on the community page of the channel. One of the most stunning developments in the cryptocurrency sector last year was the unexpected collapse of FTX. But, as the saying goes, it takes a strong person to survive the hardest times. Cardano proved to be among the best coins, supported by tremendous demand and resistant to outside shocks. However, the cryptocurrency landscape and the economic standing of large nations do not favor the thriving development of altcoins. Going back in time to see the network's huge jumps, large nations like China have started to make critical decisions that might make or break Cardano ADA and other cryptocurrencies. It has been a fairly turbulent voyage thus far. The promising network started to move in 2021, as the cryptocurrency market was restarting a boom that some analysts had dubbed a Super Bull cycle. Cardano ADA was one of the market's top-performing currencies at the time. The coin even overtook Nance coin to take third place among all cryptocurrencies in terms of market capitalization. After reaching a fresh record high of $3, the price of ADA soared higher. The overall cryptocurrency market was benefiting at the moment since Ethereum had successfully pushed its price above $3,500 and Bitcoin had once again reached the $50,000 mark. The price per coin was $3,775 at the time. As the network became ready for a full net launch, Cardano's rally started concurrently with the introduction of its Alonso test NIC. The amazing smart contract functionalities were one of many modifications made to the Cardano blockchain with the Alonso upgrade. Because smart contracts are readily available. Like you probably already know, definitive Ts are some of the hottest spices in the cryptocurrency market and they keep getting tremendous traction globally. The blockchain hosts a wide range of decentralized protocols and OTs. Therefore, the 2021 crypto market was marked by a favorable trend as a result of the NFT's expansion and defiance of the Cardano blockchain. Despite the minor correction that occurred throughout the summer. And some analysts themselves did not fail to have faith in the likelihood of a Super Bull cycle. Popular cryptocurrency expert Michael Van de Poppe stated, "I like it, enjoy it. We are entering the second phase of the tremendous bull cycle." In fact, over several months of the cycle, the values of the majority of cryptocurrencies doubled or tripled. Even Vanderpump thought the fad would endure for a while. We all know, however, that this was not the case. Investors started to realize the value of investing in projects with intriguing long-term prospects. The market is hunting for assets that provide a safe haven. More attention than ever before is being given to Cardano ADA. The Cardano network recorded a 400% jump and is on chain activity since the news came on FTX is a financial catastrophe, all thanks to the FTX market crash which swiveled investors' enthusiasm for the cryptocurrencies they have been sleeping on. Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, frequently issues warnings that after the failure of FTX, there would be stricter controls for the cryptocurrency business. This demonstrated that investing in viable, in-demand projects was worthwhile. Investors in Cardano, however, are not yet content. For their investment and faith in Cardano, 2022 was a trying year. They want to see the value of the ADA coin soar and profit handsomely from their investments. Similar to how it is always pleasing to watch updates flowing like breezes, it is important to note that the success of Cardano ADA depends on the health of the market and major economies, with China serving as a significant example. As investors switched from fearing the future of China to anticipating that the economy will recover to more normal levels, there have been big market swings in Chinese stocks. China's population and economy have suffered as a result of 3 years of COVID restrictions. Beijing's capital city was the scene of protests last month, which exposed the anger of the populace. Businesses and the government both run the danger of escalating conflict while the tight zero-COVID policy remains in place. Stocks have fallen recently as a result of this policy since the government's response seemed ambiguous. the government will probably start easing zero COVID regulations in the nation, thus the answer is rather simple. Of course, China won't find this to be a quick or simple procedure. According to early projections, the economy won't fully recover until the middle of 2023 at the earliest. This is largely because there will be plenty of time to vaccinate the millions of old people who have not yet received vaccinations. And as a result of what the rest of the globe has gone through, opening new enterprises and attending social events will be difficult. Even though the Chinese economy won't open for several months, the market is worth anticipating, which is good news for equities. China has a proven track record of managing its economy. And in this instance, it's possible that investors are rushing things. China may therefore slow down or change direction if the illnesses worsen. A legislative shift might ruin the value of stocks listed on US exchanges even after the economy starts to grow. The Chinese education stocks may exhibit the similar pattern as this. It is crucial to remind investors that there are significant dangers associated with investing in China that people don't frequently consider in the US because the government outsources a large portion of the business and society, which means that a shift in sentiment could destroy assets. Investors don't also directly own any assets in China. They own variable interest businesses that are eligible for the Chinese company's profits. The announcement of the country's reopening has caused a significant increase in Chinese stocks, but there is still a lot of uncertainty. As COVID cases continue to spread throughout the nation, it is still unclear whether China's economy will recover from its current crisis. In the meanwhile, as has been emphasized, the possibility of excessive regulation will continue to be a danger when examining Chinese tech companies, even though the government appears to be easing off on its regulatory attitude. Despite these worries, there is still hope for improvement as long as China's reform continues and the government remains out of the way. The tech industry in China has seen a 2-year bear market, and many businesses have cut expenses to increase productivity. China equities may currently be more of a trade than a long-term investment given the country's ongoing political and geopolitical dangers. The founder of Cardano has occasionally become involved with China's economy, which always seemed to be riddled with flaws. A year ago, he humorously made a remark on the state of China's banking system and expressed his disappointment that there was not a global digital cash system that did not require reserve storage. With his assertions, Charles Hoskinson made references to cryptocurrencies and blockchain, which in his view represented genuine and ineffective substitute for traditional finance. The problem was that rural banks in the Hunan region of central China have been freezing millions of dollars worth of deposits since April 2022, suffocating the livelihoods of thousands of their customers at a time when the economy was being battered by epidemic restrictions. Naturally, it was difficult to subsist, but when conditions worsened, depositors protested in Changzhou, the province's administrative hub. The disturbance was put down by Chinese officials once things reached a higher point of escalation, but the situation was unpleasant since it might have signaled the start of a future problem. As a result, Chinese citizens have never had the chance to utilize any cryptocurrency, including Bitcoin, Cardano, or Ripple. China is still known for being a vehement opponent of cryptocurrencies. There were numerous direct effects this economic growth will have on the cryptocurrency market, though. Moving forward, the China Digital Asset Trading Platform, the nation's first marketplace for digital collectibles, was unveiled on January 1, 2023. An official ceremony marking the marketplace's launch was held in Beijing, China, which had previously cracked down severely on Bitcoin mining and the broader crypto industry the previous year. The term digital collectibles is frequently used to refer to what are otherwise known as non-fungible tokens, or in a teaser short. A platform for producing and trading such tokenized digital collectibles was introduced by China's state-backed blockchain services network at the beginning of last year, albeit without the use of cryptocurrency. This implies that paying for collectibles and platform fees only requires using Chinese yuan. With no secondary trade allowed, the speculative side of the digital collectibles market in China has been severely curtailed. Even though cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Cardano won't be readily available, the launch of China's digital asset exchange appears to change everything. After his 2017 introduction, crypto had a difficult time spurring considerable development effort, which caused the price of ADA to fall. It had numerous flaws, some of which are still clearly visible. Cardano's price has increased significantly as a result of the massive flow of catalysts, but there are still more catalysts in the works that could drive it even higher. Cardano has performed well thus far, but it is poised to perform even better once a number of market and large economic elements come into perfect alignment. Of course, what do you think about this? Let's discuss it down in the comment box. In the following video, we'll see you. Watch our previous videos to see how Cardano is fulfilling his desire to be the Ethereum killer, but before that, be careful to always click the subscribe and notification buttons.